Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. Excuse my voice. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, welcome to Valentine TV. The reaction tonight is coming from Ticket TV. Um, y'all know Diddy's time is coming. But y'all remember the lady, well, the girl that was in that DNG shirt, you know, from, let's see, 2003? 2001 or 3. I don't know which one it is. Anyway, she was 1-7, okay? When she got on the plane with Harvey and Harvey Pierre and a third man, they ready for discovery. Her lawyer is Wigdor. Y'all know Wigdor don't be playing. But they ready for discovery. Um Also, they said they was gonna let us know who the third man was, third assailant, and man, they ready. They got a video, cause you know who has to video everything, right? Mister Movie. What do you want to be? Porn recorder, whatever. But anyway, y'all. Okay, no, I was tripping for a minute. Anyway, I'm gonna play it. Wigdor wants to go to court like now, with discovery now, and show all the evidence. Let me see. I forgot the lawyer's name. I didn't even write. It's on here though. Okay. I mean, not the lawyer, but the judge. The judge is on here, and y'all know he got Diddy has his uh pre-sentencing report on the 18th, right? Oh yeah. So they trying to hurry up, get it in, right? So let me let it go ahead and play. Let me let it go ahead and play. Oh yeah.
Bro, this situation just took a bad turn for Diddy, man. Now, everybody pretty much remembers I talked about this girl right here on the right-hand side of your screen. Her name is Anna Kane. She is the former wife of black NHL hockey player Evander Kane. Her identity was revealed as she had first filed as, an alias because she didn't want her identity to be revealed. But then her identity had to be revealed, so she revealed it, and everybody was shocked when it was her being the wife of this black NHL hockey player, Evander Kane. Now, she's the girl who claims that when she was underage, that Sean Diddy Combs, that Harv Pierre, and that had another man had sexually assaulted her.
Y'all remember that? Y'all also remember when they had that big thing with their and I forgot their names now because I hadn't been talking about them. But the girl that said, "Oh no, that was me. That was me," and she was darker than Diddy. Okay, but she said going up and down try to tell us that's her in that shirt. No offense, we don't know if something happened to you or not, but we knew that was not you. We don't tan that hard. Ain't no way. But anyway, found out no, it wasn't. So when that happened, y'all know that's what really made her like come out of hide. I mean, not hiding, but come out from being Jane Doe because this other woman talking about she was her. So she gave up her name and stuff, and now we know. So and then that just filled on out. But they ready for discovery. They got video. They got somebody I think gave them a little hint of who that third person was. Oh, we don't know it yet, but we do ready right now. Right now.
That had another man had sexually assaulted her when she wasn't of age. So she says that in that situation, what happened was is that they took her, flew her out, basically, and when they got her out, I think she said she flew from Detroit to New Jersey and then went to Daddy's House Studios, which she showed pictures of, and basically has a picture of her on Diddy's lap. Basically, she said, that this case went to court. And so the judge says, look, I want to see some of the evidence start to be put out, some of the discovery. I want to see if we can get to that. Diddy's lawyers and legal team have been trying to push this back.
Yeah.
Pierre says that he's broke, so he can't even fight his case. And then the third person we told y'all, her legal team said they were coming to identify who that third person was. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing has just gotten funky today. As you guys see right here on the screen, that is a filing from the legal team of this lady, who not only now are, they have submitted a request officially to, have this, be able to get close to turning in their evidence, including, and this is going to be the crusher right here, man, transportation records and other sexual assault allegations, particularly regarding a recorded video. Y'all, Lord Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about. They got the darn that flight log, and you know that whoever Harvey Pierre flew with in 2003, because they want to know everybody that was with Diddy in 2003, and whoever, because this dude flew with on the private jet, and they got the name. They got it. They got a video. Yeah, and y'all see the lawyer is who? Jessica G.L. Clark. Honorable Jessica G.L. Clark. Yes. And where they gonna be at? New York, New York. Okay. Kane versus Combs. Okay. All right. And this Wigdor, he ain't playing, he ready. He just went in and wrote him a note, a letter, or whatever y'all call it.
Have mercy. And also, they have revealed that they have now received a tip on who the third assailant was that allegedly sexually assaulted this woman on that day when she was underage with Sean Diddy Combs allegedly and Harv Pierre. Now let me read what the paperwork says right here. So it says, "Dear Judge Clark, who's the judge that's presiding over this case with her, Diddy, Harv Pierre, and the third assailant." They said, "We represent the plaintiff in this action and right pursuant to your honor's order," right? Specifically, your honor ordered the plaintiff to make a proposal for limited fact discovery to occur over a 4-month period that prioritizes: 1, discovery on issues likely to be unavailable or more difficult to obtain after a lengthy delay; 2, discovery related to the alleged third assailant, right? The order directs the plaintiff to include the number of depositions, third-party subpoenas, and categories of document requests that the plaintiff is likely to seek. Background: as your honor knows, the plaintiff alleges that in 2003, when she was only 17 years old, she was transported from Michigan to New York by defendants Harv Pierre and a third assailant. The mode of transportation was a private jet, either owned or chartered by Sean Combs and or the corporation under his control, such as Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings, Inc., Bad Boy Records. The jet, which was provided by signature, a fixed-base operator, took off from an airport in Pontiac, Michigan, and upon information and belief, landed at Teterboro Airport. While in Michigan and New York, Mrs. Doe, who we told y'all, we know who she is now, was sexually assaulted by the defendants, including being R-worded by all 3 defendants in Sean Combs' New York studio, Daddy's house. The plaintiff was then driven back to an airport and flown back to Michigan. Now, y'all read that little part at the bottom. It says the plaintiff is only one of more than 100 individuals who have accused Sean Combs of engaging in sexual assault. Now,
Y'all, she's only one of 100 more, okay? And Wigdor, he don't take, y'all know he don't take case if he ain't gonna get it, if he ain't gonna win it. And since Harvey Pierre saying he ain't got no money, I wonder if he like turned a little bit on the third assailant, since we didn't know who he was. He flew with Harvey, and he should Harvey knows exactly who it was. Diddy knows too. Diddy knows too. I think he knows. I remembers. I better say it that way. Remembers. And they gotta remember. I know that man remember whoever the third one is. Joker. Man, they probably already got him detained somewhere. But anyway, I'm gonna let Ticket finish because it's just a little video, okay? I just want to give y'all a little something, okay?
also, it goes on, and this thing gets even wickeder. So it says discovery that is likely to be unavailable or more difficult to obtain after a lengthy delay, meaning they want this discovery now. They want this evidence put in now because they're saying if they wait, it's going to be harder for her to get this evidence in the longer they try to hold this trial off for. So it says, given that the events at issue took place 22 years ago, there is a serious risk with every passing day that relevant materials, right, witnesses, and critically memories will become unavailable or difficult to attain, or at least accurately obtained. Moreover, defendant Sean Combs is a convicted felon, and Mr. Harv Pierre has been accused of sexually assaulting women, multiple women, such as, or as such, and purely by virtue of being defendants in this case, they have every incentive to destroy or direct the destruction of relevant materials. To be clear, we are not casting aspersions on the defendant's attorneys. However, if discovery of the materials in the defendant's possession is not fulsome at this stage, it is highly unlikely that defendant's attorneys will obtain possession of relevant materials to ensure they are not destroyed. As such,
they know how Diddy play. They know how Diddy play. Especially if he got the T, the M, and the Z on his side. They know how Diddy playing. Don't eat, yeah. That's hurry up, Wigdor. You know what's up. Wigdor know, and it could go to criminal for real. It really could. Once you see that once the judge, see that discovery, it could. I'm trying to tell you, trying to tell y'all, man. And then she in your lap, so you can't say she was not there. Okay. And then that ticket gonna show her age. You got to show your ID, right? All right, allegedly.
the plaintiff proposes the following. One, they want to turn in full evidence of all relevant materials from all the parties involved in this action. This would include the party depositions, document discoveries, and enter categories, right? Two, the evidence and discovery relating to the modes of transportation. Remember I told y'all this? They was gonna find out those flight logs. I tried to tell y'all this. They want the evidence discovery relating to the modes of transportation used in connection with the sexual assault, i.e., records concerning Diddy's ownership or chartering of private jets and car services in 2003, as well as related flight logs and manifests. These materials are not only more likely to become unavailable over time, but will help to identify the third assailant. Number three, the evidence discovery relating to the allegation that Diddy recorded the sexual assaults. This will be included within party discovery, but also non-party discovery from victims who allege they were recorded and or witnesses who might have retained possessions.
Oh, y'all remember when she walked in there, she said that it was somebody that was in there recording, remember? Recording a song. It was like a daughter and then the mom or the mom and dad or whoever was standing there watching their daughter and waiting on her when she came in. I don't know, y'all. You think they took some pictures or did something? Or they just know who it is? All right, let's see.
Or possession of recordings. Number four, discovery evidence relating to other allegations of sexual assault. Again, this would include within party discovery, but also non-party discovery from alleged victims. It would also potentially shed light on the identity of the third assailant. And part number three, y'all, discovery evidence related to the third unidentified assailant. It is highly likely that the third unidentified assailant at this moment was an executive or employee of Bad Boy Records in 2003, or at the very least, a close confidant to Sean Combs and Harv Pierre. Moreover, let me put this on the screen so y'all can see this, because y'all need to see this right here to understand what she said right here. Let me put this on the screen. Moreover, let me make sure I get this on the screen for y'all, so y'all can see that she ain't capping, bro. They saying they got a tip.
She ain't never been capped.
They saying they got a tip, and they saying they got a tip of who the third unidentified assailant was. Now let's put this on the screen for you guys.
Let's see if it's
right here. All right, right here. As y'all can see, it says, moreover, we have received at least one tip as to who the third assailant might be. As such, The plaintiff proposes the following: one, a list of all executives and employees of Bad Boy Records in 2003. This may lead to the need to take discovery from these individuals to ascertain whether they are the third assailant. Two, a list of all the individuals with whom Harv Pierre, Mr. Pierre, traveled to or from Michigan in 2003. This may lead to the need to take discovery from these individuals to ascertain whether they are the third assailant. And number three, discovery from the third party who has been identified to us as being potentially the third assailant. So they have a name who they think that third assailant is. And they said the discovery from the third party, they want the discovery, the evidence from this third person, right? Right? Who they say has been identified to them as being potentially the third assailant. You know what this means? Somebody on the inside snitched and gave that girl that information on that
Mm.
third person.
I
And this
wonder
may
who.
break this entire case open. Conclusion: to be clear, the plaintiff's proposal for initial discovery is not intended to be even remotely as broad in scope as a fulsome discovery would be. So she's saying this is just a tip of the iceberg. This ain't even everything. This is just a little piece. It says that in large part due to the number of defendants, alleged victims, and third party discovery that we would seek in litigation. At this stage, however, we believe we can accomplish the aforementioned proposed discovery with 6 depositions and 10 third party subpoenas. They want to do 6 depositions of people and they want 10 third party depositions. That means they want 10 third party people to come in to testify under the penalty of perjury. We thank you, Your Honor, for the court's time and consideration of this matter.
Wow.
Respectfully submitted, Michael J. Williman, her lawyer.
He ain't joking. Y'all know he ain't joking. I just wanted to bring that to y'all. And if y'all want to see the rest of it or whatever, Ticket TV, YouTube, okay? Thank y'all for joining Valentine TV. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button. If you have not, hit the like button, please. And I will talk to y'all later. I seen something else, and I appreciate y'all coming to look at me anyway. Okay, I'm fine. I'm doing all right. All right. Love y'all, and I will see y'all later. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.